What's up, everybody? My name is Jordan Tarzan, and I'm about to share some of my experiences as a streamer. Check it out.
I started MeetMe July, I believe it's July 11th. And I was actually just on a phone call with a close friend. He's more of a brother. And I heard him on another device and I asked him what it was. He told me and I didn't understand. So I just slid on myself and I was stuck ever since. So when he and we versed together. So it was definitely different. I used to be on Instagram Live before. I deleted my last Instagram account, but I used to be on there. So the live stream, it wasn't like unfamiliar, or being on the screen, it wasn't unfamiliar because I own an entertainment company. But um, it was cool. I mean, a lot of people, the way that people greeted me is what made me keep coming back, honestly. I would say now, and the reason why I say now is because um, I think that the goal is always to just get better. At least that's my goal. And, so that's what I strive for every single day, every week, every month, is to get better. So um, hopefully my answer stays the same forever. And that's now. I guess something that's not like super huge. I mean, I make it known like in subtle ways, but I guess one thing that's not um, super known is um, outside of I guess like I guess I enjoy my peace and quiet. I enjoy being alone and having peace and quiet and time to reflect and things of that nature, no conversations, anything. So I enjoy that way more than what people probably know. I like to go to the gym first, after I wake up and um, brush my teeth, wash my face. I enjoy going to the gym first. Many times it clashes with streaming because then afterwards I usually get on a tangent of doing other things prior to getting on streaming. Then it takes me forever to get on streaming. Then, um, but and I usually like to stream early, so it's kind of like a conflict between gym and streaming, which one to go first in the morning. But if I don't start off my mornings with the gym, then I will start it off with streaming and then knock everything else out later in the day that I have to do. I kind of like try to get streaming out of the way. Sometimes on some days. So if it's my favorite way to wake up after waking up is to go to the gym. Can't stop, won't stop. Um, or progression. Because that's the key with me. Like it's a lot of things that like in life that I've like taken on the chin in the name of progression, or kind of like humbled myself in the name of progression, in the name of more focus, not taking my eye off the ball. And sometimes it can like be like ego affecting or emotionally triggering, especially when you humble yourself in certain times where you're amped up or something of that nature. But for me, I just try to stay focused on what means the most to me because I feel like anything else will fade, you know, um, in a shorter amount of time. So I try to give all my energy to things that are going to last, um, in scenarios that I desire to um, continue to see unfold. Gets enhanced, like I guess a few of the principles that I lived by was music, mobility, and also ministry. But um, it's I'm able to do it all the way around the world, and I'm able to meet people all around the world. So it's enhanced my life because it's kind of giving me a boost to what I was already in the midst of doing, and kind of giving me a like a second another home, outside of the bigger playing field that I play in my life and in my life in its entirety. It gives me kind of like a second home, a second playing field to really hone in on and meet people and connect. So it's definitely enhanced my life in a lot of ways. People meeting people um, at hyper speeds, and you have to either develop. You experience people at a high rate, so you have to develop pretty quickly if you plan to maintain a progressive live stream and environment. So it's just I guess the best way to it's just enhanced my life a lot. Like um, I know that there's people that I can meet anywhere that I go. I can meet people, I can reach out and link up with people anywhere I go in the world. I'm confident in that for sure. Whereas prior to, I couldn't say that I could go literally anywhere in the world and link up with someone. So that's pretty awesome. Well, 5 words. Okay. So unique, international, community, and if I can kind of like use 2 words to make the third one, still developing. If I can do that. Obviously, without mentioning myself, and I don't mention myself only because it's myself, but there's just certain things that I do like to see in live streamers, and um, truly, one person that's really, it might be a shock, but actually, I have a few favorite live streamers. I would say Molly. One is 2 women, and one name is Mo. The other one name is Ali, and also as well, someone that's super 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 dope. Mocha Latte, and I'll do one more person. Um, I definitely want to shout out just the Arthur. It's the same thing. That's just the biggest blessing. I think it's the community. You have to deal with so many different people's expectations, personalities, whatever they're dealing with in their life. Everyone has their own motivation to why they came on the app. Usually everyone that comes to the app grows a new motivation as to why they stay on the app. Everyone has their own motive of why they rock with you, or why they connect with you, or why they don't connect with you. So I think that balancing, I don't know, kind of balancing the reality of being this influencer that has to be kind of like well-rounded to be able to succeed amongst a diverse group of people. I think that's the toughest part, and I think that many people take live streaming so personal, and when they speak to people so personally, that they have a hard time deciphering it, because it is pretty tough to decipher the kind of like, all right, the way that you have to kind of present yourself because of the position that you're in. You have to separate that from how you feel as a person sometimes. And many times that's tough. But I think the biggest blessing is the biggest challenge, and that's the community. I often tell people that, and I mean, I guess this can work for any platform, but I often tell people, even with the MeetMe platform, a top badge doesn't mean that you're a top streamer. Top badge doesn't mean top streamer. And I only share that because people get top badges for different reasons, right? And then there's other people who, might not get their top badge as soon for their own different reasons, but they're still a phenomenal streamer, maybe even a better streamer than whoever got their top badge. But I think what actually takes it is true dedication to your stream. I don't think that I think that you only can earn the top badge once. I don't think that a accolade should be the primary source of a goal. Maybe like a small one along the way, but not the primary source of a goal, not an accolade, because um, I think the grind is what matters the most. The community that you build is what matters the most. How is your skill as a live streamer is what matters the most. How do you deliver when you press live? How often do you deliver? How consistently can you deliver? And I think that's what it's about, more so than anything. I think that it's really dedication to being a streamer. And what that means is being dedicated to growing your audience, and like continuing to give them content, whatever that content may be, but continuing to give them content, and hopefully it's positive content. One, I speak to everybody all the time. I constantly repeat, if anybody's new in the building, to hit the star, to make sure they hit me with the favorite. And those are for the people that are in the background that might not have gotten seen and haven't said anything. So that brings some people to the forefront as well. And also as well, I always have people hold down my hearts. People always, there's so many different um, like rumors about what works on the app and what doesn't work on the app. But, I put in the work day in and day out. So I know like just the normal mechanics of what it takes to be a great streamer. And many people don't have their hearts held down. And my thing is that all engagement is important. If it's there, it's for a reason. And if all things are working in unison, then you'll receive more results that you desire. And I think you can kind of check things off like comments, gifts, hearts, and in yourself, whatever energy that you're giving off to grow your retention of the people that do visit your stream is very super important. And that I don't think many people give enough energy or attention to. But retention is important because energy attracts energy. More people attract more people. And um, if you're giving off something that people need, they'll be back for more.